Hi guys, thank you for joining me in another random video. This is an episode of Ansabi where I talk to you about random things and everything under the sun with my different perspective while still trying to have fun and everything. So ginulo ko masyado yung intro ko pero okay na rin yun. Pero stay with me if you want to hang out and talk about stuff. Intro. Hi everyone! Binabati namin kayo. Kasama ko si Denver the Last Dinosaur. Actually, si Ashley Datoy Poodle pero naka-dinosaur costume para lang masaya, para maiba, para masaya kami dito sa bahay. Magkaganon man, pag-usapan natin yung 4 na bagay or the 4 things that I try to live up to. And parang check ko sa sarili ko dito sa time natin. What is life in the time of COVID-19? So the first point na I want to try to live up to is vigilance leads to accountability but we should not vilify. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Ito yung polarizing time. Merong nasa kaliwa, nasa kanan, nasa gitna. Kung sino-sino pa man, people are slinging mud against each other, people are hating on each other. But ano nga ba ang stand ko para doon? Not that you ask, pero gusto ko lang i-share. Pero sa akin kasi is this. There's nothing wrong with calling out what's wrong because if it's just being vigilant, then it will lead to accountability. Vigilance leads to accountability. For example, meron nag-post about pets howling sa Cartimar, di ba? And lately, maraming iba-ibang responses doon. Merong mga natuwa kasi they are advocating. Meron namang hindi kasi sasabing fake news yun, kasi ganito. And it ended up with the media going to Cartimar and checking them out. Meron nagsabi doon na people are taking care of the animals naman daw and feeding them. There are even people inside the mall or inside the shops taking care of the animals. So wala namang masama to be vigilant kasi it led to accountability. Meron talaga nag-check, meron talaga sumubaybay, and wala namang masama, di ba? As long as walang false na mga accusation, walang shiname, walang dinrag ng mga tao, at least na-check. And at least people are more aware. And I think it's also a good reminder for the people na nandun na to keep on taking care of the animals because eventually people will check up kung ano yung situation nila. So vigilance is never wrong. It leads to accountability and it's a good thing. Sabi nga sa Proverbs 29 verse 2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when a wicked man rules, the people groan. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Groaning or complaining or demanding for justice, demanding for truth, demanding for better services is not a sin. It's a natural reaction. And even the Bible talks about the groaning. Normal to groan kapag nagkukulangan ka sa action ng government. Nakukulangan ka sa reaction ng government. Nakukulangan ka sa proaction ng government. It's okay to groan. But do not lose your identity. Do not go beyond yung limits mo sa sarili mo. How do you conduct yourself? If you are a respectful person, if pinalaki ka ng magulang mo na hindi nagmumura, hindi nanlalait, stay on your lane. Do not trade off kung ano yung pagkatao mo just because you want to vilify a specific person. Lalaitin ko yung mayor namin, lalaitin ko yung ganito, ganyan. Hindi ito yung panahon para doon. Be vigilant, but do not vilify. And that is my first point. Second point natin is identify with the poor. Because the Bible says, di ba, sabi nga ni Jesus, whatever you do to the least of your brethren, you have done to me. So we have to identify with the poor. Tayong nasa more privileged position dahil nga may internet tayo, komportable tayo, may makakain tayo. Do not sit still and sit comfortably. Do not sit still and sit comfortably. You have a responsibility to look out for your brethren because meron kang means, di ba? To whom much is given, much is required. So, ibig sabihin, kung meron kang avenue for you to speak up, for you to help out, then use it. Kasi, this is not the time to be stagnant. Do not stagnate. You are part of this whole society and play your part. Sabi nga sa Proverbs 31 verse 8, speak out for those who cannot speak for themselves. We are called to speak out, hindi lang to sit still. Okay? Alam mo, we talk about peace, we talk about faith, fine. But do not forget those that are in a worse situation that you are. Identify with the poor. Identify with the least of our brethren. Third point, this is a kind of a tricky point. So, hindi ko na po perasahin tong i-quantify or whatever. I will not go into a debate. But my third point would be letter C, choose your battles. And for me, this is a very personal thing. Choose your battles. If you are fighting for injustice, if you're fighting for the poor, if you're speaking out for the oppressed, still choose your battles. Kasi we have a greater war that we're fighting. And that is the greater good. That is the love that we want to share to other people. And if etong COVID na to, yes, they say it's a war. But this is just a battle in a longer time span. Ibig sabihin, after this COVID thing, which we're praying na matatapos na rin siya, may babalikan tayong normal na buhay. Babalik tayo, lalabas tayo sa mga lungga natin, magkikita-kita ulit tayo ng mga office mates ninyo, mga titos-titas nyo, mga pinsan nyo, teachers nyo, kaklase nyo, whatever, na inaway nyo online, or whatever, yung mga lines na na-draw, maghahalo-halo ulit tayo. So, choose your battles because this is a war. So, do not go out and just parang lash out at people kasi this is something na we should tackle together without estranging each other. Hindi to yung time na i-FO kita kasi nilait mo yung mayor namin or i-FO kita kasi hindi mo nakikita yung mga mali sa lipunan. I mean, hold your ground, stand your ground. Sabi ko nga doon sa first few points natin, but choose your battles. Okay? Hindi ito yung time para i-cut off niyo yung mga magulang ninyo or whatever dahil ayaw nilang sumunod at ayaw nilang magstay sa loob ng bahay. Huwag niyo naman sila itakwil. Choose your battles. Hindi ito yung time na manghamon ng away, pagalingan, patalinuhan, or palapitan sa barangay or whatever. It's because at the end of the day, at the end of this quarantine period, we are still people with relationships, with friendships na pwede nating balikan. Sana ganun nga. Na babalikan pa rin natin yung mga relationships na yun. Hindi dahil sa mga politika or sa choices or sa mga events, magka-watak-watak tayo. Let's unite. Okay, so nandito tayo sa fourth and last point natin, which is obey and operate. Ang ibig sabihin na obey and operate, obey sa guidelines ng government, obey sa rules, obey kung ano yung guidelines, yung mga dapat gawin, maghugas ng kamay, stay in your house, follow the quarantine rules, follow the curfew, lahat ng mga bagay na yan, we have to obey. Hindi porket nagpe-pray kayo, hindi na kayo tatamaan ng sakit. So, please follow the rules. Follow the rules faithfully and in faith. Hindi porket sumusunod kami sa quarantine, takot kami at wala kami panampalataya sa Diyos. Hindi po ganun yon. It doesn't work that way. Sabi nga sa James chapter 2:14 onwards, faith without works is dead, and explain doon exactly what faith is. That when someone needs help, you help out. Hindi lang yung pagpe-pray kita brother, pagpe-pray kita sister. And it also applies sa ating pag-obey sa rules. Hindi porket may panampalataya tayo, yun na ang protective equipment natin. Okay? Just follow the rules, follow the guidelines. Fine. We can talk about God's will na kung i-allow ni Lord mangyayari, whether mag-ingat tayo or not. Pero that's not the point here. The point is, meron ng clear rules. We can avoid being contaminated ourselves and contaminating our loved ones. So, please obey the rules. So, yun yung 4 points natin, di ba? Vigilance, tapos identifying with the poor, choosing your battles, and obeying or obedience. So, alam niyo na ini-spell niyan, di ba? Kasi total idol naman siya ng bayan ngayon, di ba? Let's all be like VICO, di ba? Let's be vigilant, let's identify with the poor, let's choose our battles, di ba? Si VICO nga, hindi nga siya pumapatol sa mga parinig and whatever because he's saying na it's importante to do the actual work, which is surviving and saving lives. And letter O, let's obey and still operate. Do our jobs, do what we have to do what we can. Ayan guys, so dahil hindi ako nakapag-outro at nalubat ako, pero gusto ko talagang ilabas na yung video na yon, hindi ko na i-reshoot. Be a better person today than you were yesterday, and bubabay na muna kami ni Ashley. So, bye everyone. Boop.